The infamous Oktoberfest, a rite of passage for local Bavarians and high on the bucket list for the rest of us common foreigners. Last year, I was able to go to the Wiesn for the first time and I learned a lot. So if you're headed to Munich this year, here's my complete Oktoberfest survival guide with must-dos, don't-dos, and top tips for making the most of the world's largest folk festival. So let's start with the basics. The tradition of Oktoberfest goes back to the year 1811 as an agricultural fair, but a lot has definitely changed since then. These days, the fairgrounds encompass over 100 hectares or 250 acres that fit the 7 million people that attend every year. When should you go? Doors open between 9 and 10 a.m. depending on the day. I personally like to get there by noon. Week 1 is a bit quieter than the later dates. The locals tend to go during the week to avoid crowds, and the last weekend is the most crowded and hectic, also the dirtiest. In 2017, my fellow attendees and I consumed whopping 7.5 million liters of beer in just 18 days. Speaking of beer, of course, each huge beer stein is equal to 2 pints of beer. It'll run you about €10 per stein. Also, make sure you go up to the hill to get a really awesome view of the crowds and the lights and the whole scene at Oktoberfest. But in sum, try not to get too drunk, aka don't be these guys. This year in 2018, the event officially starts on September 22nd and ends October 7th. Fun fact, almost 5,000 personal items were lost last year alone, including my sweater, so make sure to keep an eye on your stuff and only bring what you need. So, what can you expect from Oktoberfest? Well, first things first, dress the part. Women traditionally wear a dress or a dirndl, and men don lederhosen, although you can also mix it up. It's optional to dress up, of course, but it makes the whole experience so much better in my opinion. The traditional attire is pretty expensive in Munich. A dirndl can run you a few €100, so try to purchase in advance. So the tents. The tents are where you'll be doing most of your drinking. Tents, and more tents. There are 34 tents of all shapes and sizes. Some big, some small, some touristy, some local. The bigger the tent, the longer the line. Once you get in, claim your spot and hunker down because it's gonna be a long day. The Peshor and the Hofbrauhaus tents are actually the biggest, holding around 10,000 people each. Even if you don't have a reservation though, don't worry, just be prepared to wait in line, sometimes for a couple hours, or make friends with someone else who has a table. Let's talk food. You're gonna be drinking a lot of beer, so you wanna eat some food. Expect giant pretzels, over 500,000 roast chickens, 250,000 different kinds of sausages, and plenty of other delectable treats, including my personal favorite, apple strudel. There are 128 food stations, and some even sell beer-flavored ice cream, so get excited. When you're not drinking beer, you can take a break to go on one of the more than 100 different fair rides, or just watch other people and laugh at them. Know before you go, get ready to dance and sing. There's live music in most of the tents and everyone is letting loose. You can learn the lyrics to some of the traditional songs like Ein Prosit, or you might even hear some Western classics and favorites like the YMCA. There you have it. I hope you guys have a fun and safe Oktoberfest. If you like this video or my dirndl, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for heaps more travel videos and vlogs from all around the world. See you guys next time.
Hi guys, it's time for the Oktoberfest tip of the day. And today's tip is, don't come on the second Saturday. It is way too crowded. It's not even fun. We're leaving. No trip to Oktoberfest would be complete without a stop at the first aid tent.